stride, then start the sequence. You have plenty of time to do this, stride and load. Now you're going to run into somebody that says, oh, pitching's too fast, you don't have time for that. If there was someone making a rule that you had to stand perfectly still and you couldn't move until the ball was halfway to home plate, yeah, that'd be true. You don't have time to stride and load. But you can do this at any point. No one's telling you you have to wait to get started. So as ridiculous as it sounds, while he's looking for his sign, you could stride and load. So the deal is you just got to give yourself enough time to do that. It doesn't commit you to the swing. But you have plenty of time to stride and load. Don't hurry getting your front foot down. You have time to get your front foot down if you start early enough in the stride and load. And yeah, on that small field, a kid like you doesn't need it. 10 years ago, the way the aluminum composite bats were, you might not have needed it. The bats have totally changed at that age group. From 13 on, the bats have been dumbed down to something close to a wooden bat. They don't have the life in them. They don't have the sweet spot, the big sweet spot, and they're -3, where years ago they could be -5 or at least -5. I don't know if they were allowed -7, but I know they were at least -5. You need this. You're going to need this when you move up. So let's practice this a little bit more. We're going to move on. This is one I want to make sure he gets to, Ron. Get him to that good toe touch position. Get the hips started. Swivel the lower half. Keep the top half back and closed. Give me some swings at it. Not bad. Put your feet together and do it. So left foot against the right. Now he's got to come forward. And he just about got to my mark. It was pretty good. But he has to come forward from here. He can't reach that mark if he doesn't move his hips. So that's the Babe Ruth drill. Babe Ruth would hit with his feet real close together. We don't teach that because it's an awful lot of movement, but we use it as a drill. Now, concentrate on keeping that front shoulder down when you're coming forward. I think I still see it coming up. You didn't step. You didn't stride. Shift your weight. Shift your weight. Keep the shoulder down. Let the hips stop down. You've got to get there in this position you just were. He's in a hurry, Ron. So he starts this way. And yeah, we got to get you there. Now, look. Stay right there where you were. Good. Drop the heel, then start the hips. I'm looking for that. That's separation. Lower body from upper body. Let the lower body lead the swing. Give me some swings. We'll show you this on tape because obviously he cannot feel it. And he's trying to do exactly what I want, but he doesn't feel what the right thing is. When he sees it on tape, it'll help. Keep the hands back. Shift the weight. Not bad. Do it again. Put it together, put it a little more smooth. You don't have to rock back as far. Rocking back is not wrong. A lot of guys teach it, some coaches will insist on it. We don't teach it because it confuses things a little bit. It's a little bit harder to time a ball. I know guys say this is where your power is. You got to rock back. But when kids do that, many times they don't come forward because coach doesn't tell them the second half of it. Rock back, swing back is what they'll tell you. And you need to rock back, come forward, swing the back. We don't teach it. I have kids that do it, have kids that develop it, mostly because they see somebody do it or their coach tells them they have to do it. If you go back and then pick up your front foot, you got to come forward to balance before you put it down. So that rock back is a little bit of an extra move. People are saying that's your negative move. We use the negative move as a top half winding rearward. Not necessary, does work, complicates things a little bit more, and when they do it, sometimes they don't come forward. Give me a couple more of these.